What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Life of TV. I am Poetry. It's been a minute. How did y'all feel about the Super Bowl? How did y'all feel about the Super Bowl? The music specifically, not necessarily the Super Bowl itself, although that was, I heard, a good game. I don't watch. I don't watch. However, I did learn that the Seahawks did win 29-13. 29-13, okay? And I was only going to vote for the Seahawks because that's the team that I know the names of some of the players. The only name I know from the Patriots is Tom Brady, and I'm not really a fan. So, yeah, the Seahawks was going to be my team. I just couldn't say it out loud because every time I say it out loud, I jinx the team, right? So, anywho. But did y'all enjoy it? Did y'all watch it? I'm still not watching the Super Bowl in its entirety, not only because I'm a jinx, but still because they have not really changed much of the policies of the league itself in regards to the players. So no, I'm still not supporting it, but I have been watching the halftime show ever since Bruno Mars, I believe. I think since Bruno Mars. It might have been Coldplay. If Coldplay came before Bruno Mars, it's been since Coldplay. But I saw Coldplay, I saw Katy Perry, I saw Lady Gaga, I saw Bruno Mars, I saw Beyonce. Who else did I see? I saw Dr. Dre and crew, Kendrick for sure, Benito, Bad Bunny, just recently, Rihanna for sure. That's it, I think. I think that's all the ones that I have watched since we started boycotting the NFL games. Okay. But anyway, this particular one, musically, I believe it was freaking spectacular. Freaking spectacular. Now, just on the side note, they did have the alternative game that was supposed to be done at the Turning Points thing, whatever, with Kid Rock and stuff. I heard they had a lot of technical difficulties, so they didn't necessarily. My fro is off, child. My fro is off. They had a lot of technical difficulties, so they didn't get started on time. I think they was gonna postpone it to another day. I don't know, child. It was a whole lot of problems. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. That's basically what it come up down to. That's what it comes down to. So they had a lot of issues. I think it went off, but I don't remember. I don't remember. I didn't watch or nothing. I know that y'all stupid ass dude in the office, the orange one, he didn't watch either. They showed us video. Somebody snuck some footage while they was there. Why the fuck was you there? Let's talk about that first. Let's talk about that. But anyway, they was there and they snuck footage of the TV screens that was on in the building, baby. And they was watching Benito. They was watching Bad to the Bunny. Okay. Now, I know a bunch of us, y'all, we sitting here, we calling this man Benito like we know him, like we cool and everything. Bad Bunny. Okay. Bad Bunny. I think he is the world's #1 artist at this particular time. Not just in Latin countries, the world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that show was phenomenal to me. But let's start from the beginning, because in order to pacify some racist white folks, they wanted to get a white band to play as well. So they got Green Day to open up the Super Bowl musical scores, right? I missed it. I missed it. One, they took the Super Bowl off of Tubi. Tubi was airing it for free last year. So this particular year, there was no platform at all that was allowing you to watch it for free in real time unless you had an antenna at your house where you could tune in to local channels. That's what I had to do, because I don't have like Hulu Live, Amazon Live. I was not paying for Peacock. Oh, my voice sounds horrible. It's like it got a vibration to it, like I'm on auto tune or something. You know how you used to sit in front of the fan and let, that's how my voice sounds right now. So I apologize. Ooh, that's not good. Hold on. Maybe I just had to wet my whistle. Wet my whistle when I kiss your lips, girl. Wet my whistle. I don't know, child. Oh no, it's still there. It's still there. It's like I got a frog in my throat. Just maybe it's a cokie. Puerto Rican frog, child. That's what they call the frogs in Puerto Rico. The little green ones. Cokie. Okay, anyway. So, I miss Green Day. I miss Green Day because I was trying to find a doggone antenna, which I knew I had one. It was hooked to the TV in my guest room. We just had the antenna in there for anybody sitting there for the guest room that don't want to come out and watch the big TV with the internet hooked to it or streaming services hooked to it. They could just watch local channels because we get like 33, something like that. I used to have over 600 when I had Spectrum, but I don't have Spectrum any longer. But now I get like at least 33 local channels. They come in crisp and clear and stuff like that. And when we saw that it was showing on the gas TV, I said, okay, let me bring this antenna in to the big screen so we could watch it on the big screen. And it took a while for them to find some channels. Once I moved that antenna, it took a while for them to find channels. So by the time the channels were found, it was 6:09 p.m. We got the game on, or got the channel on, and Green Day was like saying, thank y'all for coming out, good night. They were done. We missed all of that, right? So it was funny that they chose Green Day to open up, so I guess to shut some people up, people who wanted just all white, all English speaking football. Green Day hates Trump. They hate him. They have been openly speaking out against him for years, not just this year, not just because of the immigration, but for years because of who he is as a person, as strands of DNA put together. I don't even want to call him a person, okay? Because of who his genetic makeup is, they have been speaking out against him. So I was shocked to see Green Day, and I wanted to see what they was going to say, baby. They opened up all their concerts talking about that man. You can't basically tell the truth about that man, okay? So I'm mad I miss Green Day. I'm going to have to go back and watch clips because apparently Benito, Bad Bunny, his show outshined everybody, and everything that people was talking about before, they silenced real quick because they was talking about Green Day initially. I was seeing clips on it. We decided to turn off the game because I didn't want to support the game itself, and we knew the quarters was 15 minutes, so I was like, I'm gonna check back 30 minutes and see if it's time for the the halftime show. So I kept turning it on every few minutes just to see what's going on, who up there. So I also missed all the other performers. So we had Coco Jones. Beautiful, 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 beautiful black queen. Oh, I love me some Coco Jones. I love the way she sings. I love her whole demeanor. Everything about Coco Jones is that shit. And I may have to go back and watch Bel Air, y'all, because Coco Jones was on there as Hillary. So I may have to watch it. I know I didn't want to watch Bel Air because I didn't want to see the drama. I wanted to keep it as the comedy that I remembered growing up as, the nostalgia. But I might have to watch it just because Coco Jones, and I think Hillary was trying to be a singer or something on there. Okay. Which is who Coco Jones is. I think is she a Disney kid or is she a Nickelodeon kid? If y'all know, put it down in the comment section. Anyway, so Coco Jones came up there and she sung the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Now, let me tell you, most black people, we only know the first verse. I think it's 3 verses to that song, but I think we only know the first verse. And I didn't learn what the second verse was until I seen the movie The Blackening. Because that was part of the game. You had to sing what the second verse was in order for you not to die, child. I need to learn the whole song. I think I used to know the song back when I was in school, when I was a little one. Back in elementary school, they taught us the song. So I think I used to know all 3 verses once upon a time. But they normally stop after the first verse. Well, the MAGA nuts was crazy, baby. The MAGA nuts was mad. First of all, you got this dark chocolate sister standing up there on that mic singing her motherfucking heart out, looking good. Looking good. And she had on a white dress, but she had black and green stripes. Black for the bodies, green for the land. Okay, the red usually is for the blood of the black people. But anyhow, she looked good, and she was singing that song, "Lift Every Voice." Okay, and Maggie Nuts was mad. What y'all mad for? This is not the first time that song has been sung at the Super Bowl. They started singing it 4 years ago. Last year was Lettucey. Remember she had the little choir and shit with her, the high school choir. The year before that was Andre Day, badass. That girl, she could sing her motherfucking ass off. Love me some Andre Day. I don't remember who did 2023, 22, and 21. I don't remember. I don't remember. But this ain't the first year that the Black National Anthem has been sung at the Super Bowl. Get over it, okay? Then we had Brandie Carlile. She came out and she sung "America the Beautiful." If I missed that too. I missed Coco Jones because I had the TV off. Miss Brandie Carlile because I had the TV off. She sung "America the Beautiful." So if I'm not mistaken, "America the Beautiful" is the one that Ray Charles used to sing. So like when back in the day, if y'all my age, you would know, TV used to go off. Local channels used to cut the fuck off. Before the TV went off, "America the Beautiful" used to play right before the static came on, or if you didn't get the static, you got the boop, the lines. You know what I'm saying, with the boop sound. Yeah, lift up "America the Beautiful." America, oh, America. Ray Charles used to sing that shit down. He's the only person I remember singing that song. But apparently, "America the Beautiful" has been sung at the Super Bowl as well. The biggest issue that everybody had, the MAGA nuts, had with Brandie Carlile singing it, because she's a lesbian. She's part of the alphabet community. How dare them? First gonna have this black girl up here singing, this chocolate melanated thunder singing, and then you're gonna have Brandie Carlile with her lesbian self. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead, girl. Go on, do your damn thing. Singing "America the Beautiful." How beautiful it is. The melting pot that we are. Okay. So she sung "America the Beautiful." I saw a clip of her, but I didn't realize what song she was singing at first because I had the volume down because I wasn't really watching. I was trying not to watch, right? They have been singing "America the Beautiful" at the Super Bowl officially since 2009. It was also sung back in 1967, which the artist who sung it then, I can't remember her name, she actually sung it in place of the national anthem. That was the only time the national anthem was not sung at the Super Bowl, is when that artist in 1967 did "America the Beautiful" instead. Then we had Charlie Puth. I didn't see much issue with Charlie Puth, but I'm seeing some clips now lately saying this is why you should know, or why you should understand why Charlie Puth singing the national anthem really meant something. I don't know. I didn't look it up. If y'all know what I'm talking about, drop it in the comment section. What did Charlie Puth do to piss off the government, to piss off this administration? Child, I like Charlie Puth. I remember when I first started seeing Charlie Puth, he and Tori Kelly, I love her too, they would be on YouTube. It was when YouTube first really came out, and when YouTube was really about artists singing, independent artists, making their name, and they used to sit on YouTube singing cover songs. And Charlie Puth, was he with Tori Kelly? I thought it was Tori Kelly. But he was also with another girl, and it wasn't Tori, I know for certain. Charlie Puth was doing this song with this other girl, and they were doing Adele. Blew that shit out the water. And then the next time I heard about Charlie Puth, Wiz Khalifa had got him to do a song, and I heard them perform the song on X Factor Australia. I like Charlie Puth, child. Okay, I like Charlie Puth. I hate MAGA nuts. Okay, that's what y'all don't understand. It's not that we hate all white people. We hate racist white people. We even hate black people who support white supremacy. Nicki Minaj, bitch. Okay, we hate that too. But we don't hate, at least I don't hate white people. I ain't tolerating a lot of the bullshit going on. I ain't even tolerating the ones who call themselves allies that got something negative to say or always got something in their back pocket. It really ain't doing them mind. I'm finna get off on a tangent. Anyway, I miss Charlie Puth too. I miss Charlie Puth too. So what I did see though was Benito. What is his second name? I don't remember his second name. So I'm just gonna call him by his first name and his two last names. Benito Martinez Ocasio. Okay. Benito Martinez Ocasio. He had on a production, child. If y'all ever seen Bad Bunny perform before, he puts on a production. Even when he does his WWE wrestling, he had some moments where he got to get in the ring and be bad motherfucking Bunny, right? You know what I'm saying? And toss some people around in the ring. He puts on a production. He's not just a singer, a dancer. He's an entertainer. And most importantly, he uses his platform to speak about life and the social injustices that people are feeling today. He incorporates it in his music. That's why people love Kendrick so much. That's why people love Tupac. Because that's why people love Marvin Gaye. It's because they incorporated that shit in the music. Now, Marvin Gaye was supposed to have been, no, was he? Anyway, let me back off there because I don't want to say something wrong about Marvin. Marvin, Marvin, Marvin. Hey, what you doing now? Anywho, child, he started this off as a production. We've got to see this opening screen with his whole name, on screen, and we got to see the plantations in Puerto Rico, the sugar fields, where the sugar cane was grown. So he already started his show off with a history lesson about the plantations and talking about slavery in Puerto Rico and how Puerto Rico was colonized. And you see all the black and the brown bodies out there cutting down the sugar cane and this, that, and other, right? You see all that. And then it's transformed to the stage. Now, I learned since watching that all those blades of grass, over 400 people were inside each blade of grass. Do you know how many Latin people was inside those blades of grass? And for me, that just talked about how I was talking about the RBG, the black flag, the Black American flag. How I say that the B is the black is for the people, the green is for the land, the red is for the blood. I interpreted those people in the blades of grass being simulating or symbolizing that the people are the land. The land is the people. That's how I connected it. Now I come to find out that the reason why there was people inside the grass, because he only had so much time. He had 8 minutes to get his entire set on the field. And the new NFL rules was only going to allow 25 carts to bring out the pieces of the sets, right? They said they limited it to 25 because carts mess up the grass or what have you, right? So in order to offset the number of carts that needed to bring all those things out on the lawn, he used people as the blades of grass. Okay, so then we started to transition, and he's walking through the sugarcane fields. And as he walked through the sugarcane fields, you see all these little carts. You have the ice cart. You have a food cart. You had a few other carts. I can't remember exactly what they all were. You had some old men off to the side playing bones. You had two sisters off to the side doing the salon, getting their nails done and stuff like that. He's bringing in cultural aspects, into the scene. And I found this out later too, when he actually, that all the carts, all the stores that you saw represented as well, because there was like a little marketplace, a makeshift marketplace that was down there. All those stores and all those carts were actually real businesses. These businesses either existed in Puerto Rico, New York, or Los Angeles. If there's more places or more locations y'all know about it, drop it in the comment section. But all those stores were actual carts or businesses that were being represented in the different communities, within the United States and its territories. I thought that was fascinating. The last cart was a jeweler. And he had gave Benito, I just want to call him Benito because I like saying the word Benito. He gave Benito a diamond ring. And he passed that diamond ring off to this couple, and this man dropped down to the ground, and he proposed to this young lady in the middle of the fucking Super Bowl game. Now, mind you, the proposal had already happened. So this was all part of the act. This was indeed a real wedding. The story goes that the couple sent a request to Bad Bunny to have him come to their wedding. You know how we do. We get on the Instagrams and stuff like that, and we be like, look, I need Michael B. Jordan to come to my prom, okay? We want, Beyonce to come to the hospital. We want Michelle Obama to come do our graduation. Those type of things. So they had sent that type of request over to Bad Bunny, and what he did instead is say, y'all can come have y'all wedding during the Super Bowl halftime show. So that's how they got invited. The wedding was real. Some of the guests, ones that were sitting off to the side, was real. That big ass motherfucking cake was real. That was a real wedding. And I could only assume that they loved Lady Gaga as well. Just as much as Benito loves Lady Gaga. For her to sing at that wedding. Child, Okay, anywho. So he comes through. He gets on top of the marketplace. And he's getting ready to break it down only the way that Bad Buddy can. He do his juking. He do his waistline walking. He do his salsa dancing. If there was any other type of music in there, we heard it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not sure what all the different musical styles in the land of Puerto Rico, in Puerto Rico, what all those musical styles are. I think the bachata, I know the salsa. Is the Congo part of that community as well? Anyway, child, he was doing everything. He had his reggaeton going, had the waistline walking, and Benito was doing the damn thing. Now, this one of the things I love that was not on that TV screen. One of the things that I love is my mother was not going to watch the Super Bowl. My mother is a football fan. She cannot stand the Patriots, okay? My daughter told me that the Patriots had donated to the Orange Ones campaign or donated to his dinners or what have you. So I know we had already decided in this household that we wasn't supporting them anyway. But I told you I didn't like Tom Brady, so I wasn't going to support him. And I know he don't play for them no more, but still, it lingers on. It just lingers on. So she was like, I do like the Seahawks, but they just haven't been, they wasn't that team. You know what I'm saying? I like them, but So she was like, I don't think I'm going to watch this year. And my mother, even though she's lived around so many Spanish-speaking communities, she grew up in part of her time in LA, and she always said she wanted to marry a Cuban man, that he didn't need to speak English. She was like, I don't understand the language, so I don't want to watch the show. But she's like, I may watch it just in protest of the Orange One. So she was considering watching it. And I was like, Ma, go and watch it. You know what I'm saying? You may not understand the actual words, but you're going to like the music. I say, because it's a lot of the music that me and your granddaughter already listen to. And you enjoy it when we play it. Okay, we got a lot of reggaeton. Bad Bunny, J Balvin. We got, and don't get us started on Elvis Crespo. Okay, we got a lot of music. We got a lot of, if y'all ever listen to my playlist, it's a lot of stuff that goes on in my playlist. So yeah, so she was like, I don't know, right? And almost 2/3 into the doggone performance, I get a text from my mama. And she was like, Bad Bunny is fine. Baby. Baby. Okay. And then we was talking about how, I was like, yes, he is. And she was like, this is a really good show. My mother, who doesn't understand a word, like I could say hola to her, she'd be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? She may still pick up on some commonly used words, but yeah, she was what didn't want to watch it at first. She chose to watch it, and she enjoyed the fuck out of it. We got like 3 or 4 texts back and forth each other during the show. She talking about how much she was enjoying this and how she was up dancing and moving. And my mother has been physically immobile, her arms and everything. So to say she been up grooving and moving, yes, that was my favorite moment. Because I was telling my daughter, I was like, she actually watched. I felt so proud that my mother watched the halftime show. Whether it was for the protest or it was because of my encouragement, the fact that she watched and enjoyed it. To the point that we were texting back and forth about the damn show. Bellissimo, right? So we got Benito up on top of the little casita. I think I kept calling it the marketplace because there was a marketplace that was there too. He's up dancing. Oh, before he get up there, y'all. So I was talking about the stores and the makeshift stores and everything. So there was a lady that gave him something, a shot out of the window, and that window was supposed to be representative of this Puerto Rican club that's in New York. Apparently, it is the last Puerto Rican club in New York called Tonitas, and the lady's name is Tonita. I think the club is called Tonitas. Her name is Tonita. Correct me if I'm wrong if the club is not called Tonita too. And apparently, she's been having a lot of back and forth with the city and the community because they're trying to gentrify the area. And she is one of those people that refuse to sell. She's one of those people that is very active in her community, active against injustice, things of that nature. So to have her on that stage was a moment, honey. Was a moment. We had the violinist playing. Some popular violinists was in that. Oh. Hold up. I'm trying to make sure I remember everybody's name. So I'm writing it down. So we had those violinists. They was playing. One of them is a very well-known violinist. I want to say there was a Kuna. I don't remember. Okay, so but as he was coming through, he went underneath some boxers, and the 2 boxers, Emiliano. Emiliano Vargas and who's the other? One is from Puerto Rico. I think the other one is not Puerto Rican. Xander Zayas. I think Xander is Puerto Rican. If they're both Puerto Rican, correct me if I'm wrong. Xander Zayas and then Emiliano Vargas. Yes, those were the 2 boxers that he went underneath. Okay, so there was a little boy that was sitting there watching Bad Bunny receive his Grammy the other night, child. He was watching him on TV with the parents, and when he came by, he gave him his little trophy, and then he told basically he was telling him to believe in himself. Okay, believe in yourself. That's pretty much what the whole message was. He was saying coming through there was believe in yourself, never give up on you. So a lot of people were saying that little boy was the one who had got picked up by immigration. Liam, that as far as I know, that wasn't Liam. We all don't look like y'all, but I don't believe that was Liam. So he was basically representing who Bad Bunny was when he was little. Apparently, there's a photo out there of Bad Bunny in the same outfit that little boy had on. So, sometimes when you be sitting there, you said you want to write a letter to your former self, you want to talk, if you could write a letter to your 5-year-old self. That's basically what that was. That scene, that moment right there was a love letter to his 5-year-old, 4-year-old self. Look at me now. Okay. Such a powerful moment. Such a powerful moment. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm missing anything else as far as like walking through. He up on the rooftop. And he fell through the damn roof, child. Now, when he fell through that damn roof, I thought he falls all the time. He likes to fall. Even though his live shows, his own concerts, he's like a falling element. And then I want to say that's how he, I think he entered the ring once upon a time when he did a WWE thing, but he fell through it. I interpreted that as the Black Hawk helicopters coming down into the home in Chicago, the apartment building in Chicago. That's how I saw that. That may not even be it. I read tarot, but I read tarot intuitively. I people watch. I love artwork. I go to museums and look at artwork and things of that nature. I see things that may not even be there, but this is how I interpret it. That's how I saw that moment. And when he left out of the building, it was like, y'all safe, y'all good, y'all with me. Okay, that's how I kind of read that thing. That's how I kind of read it, right? So that may be wrong, and maybe y'all got an interpretation that y'all done heard some, probably 1,000 people did think pieces already. Y'all can talk about that down in the comment section. Let me know, okay? But that's how I saw that moment when he decided to crash in through the rooftop. I just saw the Black Hawk people of ICE crashing in on the building in Chicago for the Venezuelan people, so the Venezuelan gang members, so to speak, and them still being safe. Because it was him. It was Benito. He busted out the door, right? You had Cardi B. Everybody was speculating that she was going to do a song with him, but she just out there dancing, having her best life. Karol G was there. Kali Uchis was there. Jessica Alba was there. I saw Young Miko, Pedro Pascal. Who else was there? Alix Earl was there. That's all I can remember right now. Okay, so anyway, he coming through, doing his thing as only he could. I'm dancing the whole time, child. And I'm so mad at myself that I did not record me doing a live reaction to that halftime show like we did last year with Kendrick. But he was coming through, you know. They went to the whole wedding scene, child. And after the couple said their I do's and they parted their ways, they went to go sit on the sidelines. Who was there? Lady fucking Gaga. Stephanie. Hey, girl, hey. Y'all know how I feel about Lady Gaga. I love me some Lady Gaga. Her and Bad Bunny are supposed to be really close. So again, that may be one of the reasons why he chose her to perform with him. We saw her speak to him at the Grammys, you know. But again, it might have been very well that the young couple that got married enjoys Lady Gaga as well. That may be why she decided to perform too as well. Because I've seen people like, she ain't even Puerto Rican. She ain't even Spanish. She is still of the Latin culture. She's part Italian. The language itself derives from the Latin culture. It may not be Latin America, but she still has lineage to the Latin culture just by being Italian. Okay? Who fucking cares? She did her song with a salsa beat, and it was getting down, and she was doing her little shimmy and shaking her. They was out there doing the damn thing, child. And so she looked so fucking good. I know she's had a little work done. It doesn't matter. Because hers doesn't look overdone. You know what I'm saying? A little tuck here, a little clip here, you know, a little Botox here. Some people just still look good if they don't overdo it. You know what I'm talking about, Nicki Minaj. Okay. But anywho, she had on that powder blue dress, that red rose. Her hair was platinum blonde. Okay, she was repping the fuck out of that goddamn Puerto Rican flag. That's what she was doing to me. She was repping that fucking flag for her homeboy, Benito. Okay? I mean, you can still say red, white, and blue for the American flag too, because still, America is part of the Americas. And that's what I don't think a lot of people got when we get to the end. Okay. So, she was doing her thing. They did their little dance. What have you, what have you, have. He went back up there and did some more dancing, some more singing. He was breaking it down. He was breaking it down. Come on, Benito. Go, Bad Bunny. Go, Bad Bunny. He was doing the damn thing. And then the beat slowed down. And who the fuck did we see next? Ricky motherfucking Martin. Whoa, his fine ass. Yes, Lord. Oh, I love me some Ricky Martin. I love me some Ricky Martin. I don't care what his sexual orientation is. The man is fine. He's still a man. I still can see him. Fine is such a beautiful person as well. Just from the things that I've seen him do, the interactions that he's had, the interviews, he seems like such a beautiful person as well. Okay, Bad Bunny respects the shit out of Ricky Martin. He came out there and sung one of Bad Bunny's songs. And the lyrics basically broke down to don't let them do to us in Puerto Rico what they did to Hawaii. You know, they came in, they colonized Hawaii, took over their lands, claimed their resources, stripped them of their beaches. You know, they don't even recognize Hawaii as being Polynesian people. Okay? They did that. And that song basically said, don't fucking let them do to us what they did to the Hawaiian people. Don't let them do, and I'm going to add this, don't let them do to us what they did to black people. Don't let them do to us what they did to native people. I think he may have actually said that in the songs. And what I'm saying is, colonize us and strip us of our fucking culture. Strip us of the people who we were before they came. That's what that basically, that's the whole song where Ricky Martin was singing. That's what the lyrics interpreted to, loosely interpreted to, okay? Don't let them do to us what they did to Hawaii. Okay. 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 Hawaii used to be a country of its own. And now it's the 51st state. Oh, child. Okay. So, I think I got all my notes down. All my notes that I wanted to talk about. So, as the show was wrapping up, a lot of people were saying he gave a shout out to all the Latin countries. They only heard what they wanted to hear. He said he wanted to give a shout out to the Americas. The Americas is North America, Central America, South America. Okay? These are these Americas. Okay? So, I say it a lot. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that. When I'm talking about South Americans or Central Americans, I say they are Americans. Even some people that live there be like, I'm not American, because they always associate American with being with the United States. The same thing they do when you say that you're black. They be like, I'm not black, because they associate being black with American black people and not black as a collective, a diaspora of people. He mentioned that too in part of his lyrics. This is for the diaspora, okay? Okay? This is the Americas. So that's why you heard him not only rounding off all the Latin American countries, all the South American countries, Why not only is he like spouting those off, this is why you also heard him say, even after he said Mexico, why he said the United States and Canada, because they are part of the Americas. And if I'm not mistaken, ain't we still all connected? Like, you could literally go across from Florida to Central America. You might get killed because they have those gorillas down there. Now, I ain't talking about the monkeys. I'm talking about the Guierr. How you spell gorilla? They almost like the cartel, but you know, the people that they kill your ass coming through there if you the wrong motherfucker. But yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, that's still connected. And I thought Central America, is Central America connected to South America? Correct me if I'm wrong. It might not be. It might just be some waterways in between. Anywho, child, he gave a shout out, and his whole message of the day is we all are one. Okay? It's more of us than it is of them, is what I keep telling people. Don't let these motherfuckers divide us. Together we are strong. The one thing that can conquer hate is love. I mean, Martin Luther King always said it. Martin Luther King always said it. The one thing that can conquer hate is love. Now, I know in this day and age, it's hard for us to love these motherfuckers. It's hard for us to show somebody that has oppressed us and hurt us and beat us down any type of love. But it's not the love for them that's going to bind us. It's the love that we have for each other. The love, the care, and the consideration that we have for each other in opposition of those oppressive predator motherfuckers. And we stand together in love, we can conquer them. We ain't talking about loving them. Fuck that love thy enemy shit. Fuck that. But we move and operate out of love. We don't move and operate out of fear. We move and operate with each other out of love. This was an awesome fucking show. I didn't even think this video was going to be this fucking long, but it is. And there you have it. Okay, this might be the only one y'all get this week. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.